G'day guys. The PALLOF press will probably be one of my favourite core exercises. Today I share 3 variations of the movement. Let's have a look and see how it's done. Okay, so set yourself up about 6 or 8 inches behind the line of the pull of the cable. And what we're doing here is we're getting ourselves into quite an athletic position. The knees are soft, the hips are soft, but everything's tight. We really want to create full body tension while we're doing this exercise. And what we're doing here is we're resisting the pull of the cable. So we're resisting, it's an anti-rotation exercise. So you don't want to feel like one knee's dropping in, the hip is twisting slightly towards the cable. You know, looking at the video, if we're not resisting properly, the whole right side of the body is going to collapse towards the cable, obviously. So we want to maintain that sort of athletic tight position. You know, my feet are engaged, my toes are activated, my core's braced with a full diaphragmatic breath with the belly button over the top. And then what we're doing is we're doing an isometric hold with the arms fully extended. The elbows aren't fully locked out, but we're going into that nice extended position there and holding everything really tight for anywhere between 5 to 8 seconds usually, with a total time under tension of, you know, between 40 and 70 seconds. So here we move on to version 2. Here I'm implementing the squat pattern into the PALLOF press. I'm trying to work at about, you know, each 15 degrees to get a nice carryover into the, you know, the full range of motion of the squat. It's the same idea though. We're just trying to resist rotation, so staying nice and square to the cable. Okay, so the weight chosen for the exercise, you should feel like it's, you know, a very mild challenge when the hands are near the chest, and then as you extend away, obviously, and go away from the stability of the body, the challenge should increase. But you know, getting through sort of 6 to 8 reps with a 5 to 8 second isometric hold with the arms extended is kind of what you're aiming for. You know, 2 or 3 sets on each side. But just as, you know, a second reminder, it's all about creating that full body tension when you're doing the exercise. If anything's collapsing in, or if you feel like you're twisting or rotating at all, the weight's too heavy, you won't be challenging the inner and internal and external oblique evenly, and you're going to get, you know, suboptimal results. So really tight. My shoulders are down in my back, my scapula's together, and I'm really focusing on, you know, keeping everything strong and stable and on. Alright, so that we don't get that sort of like energy leakage anywhere. Everything's staying nice and tight. Really important for this exercise. So here we go on to the third variation, a half kneeling. It's the same idea, except now there's less stability coming from the body. So I'm down in that half kneeling position, and I've added in the front raise overhead. So that's now challenging lateral trunk flexion as well. So we've got that anti-rotational force going through the spine, and we've got the lateral trunk flexion challenge, you know, as well, when the hand is extended, the arm is extended overhead like that. When you move on to this version, you're probably going to have to drop the weight down a little bit, because obviously in that overhead position the challenge is a lot harder, and it's a new challenge for the spine. So it might feel easy in the press, but once you start going overhead, maintaining that optimal position is going to get pretty challenging. It's very common for the lumbar spine to drop into a lot of extension when you're doing that one overhead, so keep that core locked in tight, and let us know how you go. Cheers guys.